Hey guys, it's Danny. Alrighty, today we're gonna have a fun video, hopefully. Today we are going to announce the winner orchids of 2017. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, last year I thought we could play this fun little game every month. When I presented the orchids in bloom for that month, you guys needed to vote for your favorite. And I told you that at the end of the year, I will make a top with the most voted orchids for each month. So today we are going to have the 12 winners of 2017. And this will actually be the last time you will vote for these orchids, but don't worry, because you guys actually really liked this idea and you consider it fun to vote for orchids and express which one was your favorite. We shall do it again, but this time it's gonna be a little easier. I have already created a straw poll, and this is how you will vote actually from now on. I think it's gonna be easier for you. If you want to leave a comment with which one is your favorite, you can obviously leave a comment too, but from now on you need to expand the description of this video below, find the straw poll link, click it and vote there. It's really easy. All you need to do is just click on your favorite orchid of the month. Now, today you have 12 options in the straw poll according to each month. So in this video, I will present to you the winners for each month of last year. And after you've viewed all of these beauties and you've already set your mind on an orchid, go visit the description of this video. And the first thing you will find is the link to the poll for the Orchid of the Year 2017. You'll also find the links of my orchids in bloom for all of these months of last year, just so you recap what orchids we had in bloom. So in January, I'll post the vote situation on the screen. You can see we have quite a few winners. We have a few orchids which have the same number of votes. And well, life's not fair. I'm just going to have to choose myself one of them that I liked best. Because I actually didn't vote for anything, so I reserve the right to choose whenever we have ties, okay? Hopefully from now on we won't have ties, but for now, let's just do this. So we have 3 orchids which are at a tie: the Oncidopsis Chameleon, the Cycnodes Jumbo Puff Taeyong, which PS is in bloom once again, but we'll present him in January. And third of all, the Epicattleya Rene Marques, which again, by the way, it has buds, but I'm not sure if she's gonna be in bloom this month or next month. So out of these 3, I will have to go with the Epicattleya Rene Marques Flamethrower. I don't think it's a surprise for anybody. When I made the video about this orchid, which you can find below, I asked myself, is the Nelly dethroned? I really like this orchid. It doesn't have a fragrance though. So the Nelly has not been dethroned in January last year. But I do proclaim the Rene Marques the orchid of January 2017, and she will be the first entry which you can vote for today. In February, you can see we have quite the clear winner. Out of all of these orchids, the Rhynchorides Bangkok Sunset has received 8 votes, the most amount of votes, and I can understand why. She's an absolutely beautiful, vivacious orchid, and I have her for so many years. She's a reliable bloomer, fragrant orchid, absolutely gorgeous. On second place, I'm surprised to see that the Phalaenopsis Timothy, the peloric version, has won over your hearts. Don't you worry, it has a flower spike, but it shall not be in bloom in February. I think it's gonna be in bloom in March. So for the month of February, the Bangkok Sunset managed to win your hearts over. And I'm really not surprised. But I have to tell you guys, there are some months which really surprised me. Alrighty, March. Now here we can see more votes, because this is the month where I decided to actually make this contest, and you guys really liked it. And as we can see, in March we have a clear winner too. It is the Cattleya Gold Digger. In reading the comments, you had such high regards for this orchid and so many compliments, and I dare say I really like her too. And don't worry, she's in bud right now. I think she's gonna be in bloom in February, but who knows. So even though in March the Cattleya Gold Digger didn't really have a beautiful display of flowers due to stress factors, in previous years she had more beautiful displays. I love the orangey color of this orchid and the smell of it. It smells like artificial orange vitamins, which I adore, and right now I'm in the mood for some effervescent vitamins. So while this video renders, I think I'm gonna drive really fast to the pharmacy and get myself some vitamins. The Gold Digger is the winner, so of course you can vote for her for the Orchid of the Year. In April, I think things are really clear as well. Here we have with 30 votes the winner, Recchara Frances Fox. and I'm not surprised. Yet again, the Nelly was almost dethroned, and I think she was a little bit dethroned. I think somebody kind of stepped next to it, and in my eyes, they are both just as beautiful. Recchara Frances Fox is one of those Cattleya type orchids that is doing wonderful in my climate. A little update, she's in bud once again, but I'm not sure when she will be in bloom because the flower spikes develop really slow on this orchid. It's all worth it though. The flower is huge, the fragrance is wonderful in the nighttime, and the color, oh my goodness. So hard to describe the full spectrum of its colors. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I'm really happy you guys liked her too, but it was a hard month to decide. As you can see in the top, the Phragmipedium popoe received 11 votes, but the Frances Fox is the clear winner. In May, the Iwanagaara Appleblossom won you over with a total amount of 34 votes, and I don't think anything else comes close to it. Maybe the Vanda Pachara Delight, the blue variety, with 10 votes, but you guys absolutely loved the Iwanagaara, and I dare say the display last year was beautiful on this orchid. She's still doing great, she has a sheath, but I don't see any buds forming just yet. But hey, time is not lost. It is January, and this orchid bloomed in May last year. I have a second Iwanagaara this year, which I think is developing a flower spike, which should be a little different. It's a pink variety. But we shall see when it comes to it. The Iwanagaara Appleblossom is such an easy grower, you guys. It is the type of Cattleya which doesn't require tremendous amounts of light. She actually doesn't really appreciate that much high light. When she blooms, she has a multitude of flowers. The flowers are just so charming and so beautifully fragrant. To me, it smells like apple blossoms, really, and freesias. Who wouldn't like that? So for the month of May, the Iwanagaara is the clear winner. For June, well, here we go again. I need to pick because we have 3 orchids with the same amount of votes. It's the Vanda Pachara Pink, the Saint Andre, and the Phalaenopsis Chatelate. And I would have to go with the Vanda Pachara Pink. It is a beautiful Vanda. It is just so prolific. It blooms 2 or 3 times a year, and the display is absolutely wonderful. We just had her in bloom in December once again. I think you will see her in the charts. And I would just have to go for it. The BC Saint Andre, well, I like her more, but as you will see further on, she kind of won another month, so let's not award her twice, right? And the Phalaenopsis Chatelate, she only made 1 flower, was not fragrant, it was beautiful, but the orchid herself, I have to say, she's not doing all that great in the sense that she didn't evolve. I have a feeling she has an issue. So for that reason, I will not crown her as the winner of June. I'll go with the Vanda Pachara Pink, which is a recommendation for all Vanda beginners. She's just so easy to grow. It's quite a big girl, but the blooms are big as well. Color is beautiful. Display is beautiful. What can I do? I just have to declare her the winner. Now, July and August were 2 months that I put together because we didn't really have too many orchids in bloom. However, we will have 2 winners. So the winners for July and August are the Cattleya Monte Elegante, which won your guys' heart the most. It had 21 votes, and the second winner is the Vanda denisoniana Cream Shinetorn with 12 votes. Now, the Monte Elegante is one of the most beautiful Cattleyas that I've seen, and I've never had a gorgeous display on her. She has always been stressed by repotting when I first got her, by the move to the new country, by this, and that. I'm hoping we will get better in time, but this orchid can produce an amazing and beautiful and big cluster of flowers. So here's hoping. It's an orchid that I think everybody should have if they love Cattleyas. It is also fragrant. The second winner, the Vanda denisoniana, is a nighttime fragrant Vanda. Yep, you heard me right. She smells in the nighttime, smells like honeysuckle. I absolutely adore her fragrance. I just wish the color was a little different, but it's okay. Theoretically, I should have some other varieties as well, but we'll see this year, right? The Cream Shinetorn produces medium-sized flowers. It's not my favorite color. It's this greeny yellow color that I know some people like. However, the fragrance is worth every penny. I just love the fragrance. It is strong. It fills the summer nights with a wonderful aroma. So these are the 2 winners of July and August, and of course you can vote for them down below. In September, surprise, surprise, we have the Saint Andre as a winner with a grand total of 9 votes. it was close. The Phalaenopsis Timothy Eagle had 8 votes and the Phalaenopsis Beallara 8 votes once again. And that was some strong competition right there. I don't know which one I would choose between the Saint Andre and Tyne Sheen. I think I would go with Saint Andre. It has a beautiful, beautiful big flower that smells yet again during nighttime because she's a Brassivola hybrid. I'm not sure if the Cattleya Mosier has a bigger flower than this one or they're very, very similar. Anyway, the Saint Andre and the Mosier are the biggest flowers in my collection. They're bigger than the Vanda Pachara flowers. Yet again, the Nelly was almost dethroned, but not really. I think currently I have 3 or 4 orchids almost on the same level or on the same level with the Nelly Eiler, and the Saint Andre is actually one of them. It bloomed twice, it is a vigorous grower, grows multiple shoots a year, and it does not produce a sheath. It produces a bud and actually flowers as the pseudobulb is still maturing. Who doesn't love that? In October, which is my month of birth, we had, yet again, not a very clear winner. I decided Cycnodes Wine Delight would be the winner over the LC Jungle Eyes, although she's beautiful too, just because I was not sure if I should count a comment as a vote. Somebody said, I really love the Jungle Eyes. I hope I'm gonna get it. So I was not sure if that was a vote or whatever. Should I count it? Would it be fair? So even though they have the same amount of votes, the Wine Delight had clear votes. So I'm going to decide that the Wine Delight is the winner. Now the Cycnodes Wine Delight is an old timer in my collection. He always blooms, produces massive flower spikes with beautiful dark red flowers which smell like a pharmacy, but in the good way. Every year he is blooming, so yes, once again he deserves the title of Orchid of October just because he's a good boy. He blooms every time, he has wonderful flowers, he's never fussy. In November, we have a clear winner, and I have to say I agree with the vote. We have the Aliceara Diana Dunn Gothic as a winner. Yet again, an old timer in my collection. She bloomed every year. She's always on time, kinda. She always has wonderful big flowers, and you know that I do have a little weakness for Beallaras / Alicearas in general, and she is absolutely worth having. She's an easy grower, unlike some Oncidium intergenerics. The fragrance is not necessarily beautiful, it is peppery. I kind of always say spicy about these types of fragrances, but I actually mean peppery. But the Diana Dunn Gothic deserves to be in our little top. And finally, December. I already told you when I made the video for December. Here's the winner of December, the Monnierara Millennium Magic Witchcraft, with 31 votes. I was a little scared that the Cattleya Hawaiian Splashtleya will overtake her, because that orchid is really beautiful as well. But no, you guys really liked the black orchid. I like her too. It was such a joy to see my very first black orchid in bloom. And when I say black, I mean extremely dark burgundy. You don't actually see the burgundy when you look at it. So she won you over, of course. She got 31 votes and she deserves to be in our little spot. And that's about it for the orchids. Once again, you have a link to a straw poll in the description. Click on it, cast your vote, and voila, it's gonna be easier for me to count because right now I counted manually. All of the comments on all of these months, I counted them manually, I wrote the vote. It was a little bit of a hassle, so that's why we're gonna use straw polls from now on. It's gonna be easier, fairer, right? If somebody says, I love the Wine Delight, but they don't vote for it, then yeah, it's not a vote. So it's gonna be a lot easier. And of course, you can check down below the videos in which I presented the orchids in bloom for all of these months. If you want to recap, you want to see what's going on. Voting is over for those months, but don't worry, we're gonna start voting once again this year. It's fun for me, and I think it's fun for you too, and I do want to know which orchid you like best. And I will announce the winner of 2017 when we make the video of Orchids in Bloom in January 2018. So in about 2 weeks, no, actually about a week from now, we will see who was your favorite orchid of 2017. So alright guys, thank you for watching this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. Cast your vote below. I'm really curious. And you know the drill, if you've enjoyed this video and the contest and everything, give this video a like. If you hated it, give it a dislike. Subscribe to my channel for regular orchid videos, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a video. And with that said, I'll see you all next time. Bye!